This explanation is going to be very scattered due to the amount of time that I have to make this. Apologies for the quality of this. CRISPR pointed out this clip right here that you're watching right now, and right there, it's very strange, the reentry method he did. So let's just quickly look at some methods of getting back in bounds. So say if I shoot this portal away as I'm falling through it, like this, I'll re-enter inbounds. Just to be clear, the place that you re-enter is where the portal used to be before you shot it away. And that's a portal bisection re-entry, right? So the idea is I'm falling in it and then this portal goes away, right? So it's gone. I could do the same thing, but shoot the portal before I go through it, like this, right? And see, I'm gonna fall out of it and this portal landed there. But the idea is the same. The portal that was there has disappeared as I'm going through it. So let's just note where this version of the reentry works. So this is basically a floor portal out of bounds, right? So we can do this quick reentry. We call that PQR for portal quick reentry, and see that lets us go inbounds, right? You can also do the same on a ceiling portal surface, right? So underneath the level, this is effectively a ceiling. And then we could do a PQR again, and right, we re-enter in the level. The thing I want you to notice is, if I put a portal on a wall surface like this, and then I try to do a PQR, it does not put me back in bounds, right? Even though the portal's disappeared, it did not shove me back in bounds. The reason I went on that long tangent is because the rest of this video has nothing to do with PQRs. It's a different form of getting back in bounds, which is what I want to talk about. And I know there's some other ways to get back in bounds as well, but this is a way that I haven't seen much of, and that's why I want to talk about it in more detail. So in the video CRISPR linked, right there they shot a blue portal, and that was also the portal they were standing in. Alright, let's go through this a bit more slowly. In their video, they had the orange portal down here, but it actually doesn't matter where the other portal is in the level. So we're going to do the re-entry on the blue side, but the other portal doesn't matter. It could be anywhere in the level. So this is the blue side. I'm going to stand pretty close to the blue side and then shoot blue here. And that's going to push me inbounds on this side. So let me reload, do it again. There's other spots where this won't work. Say if I'm standing too far out and I shoot, it will not work. Let's have a look at this here as well. It says player in solid behind. It says behind twice. Portal 1's plane, adding to its environment to run find closest possible space, right? And they got some sort of code that's checking where to like put the player when the portal disappears. So let me point out that if you are inside a portal, so I'm on the orange side here, and then you shoot orange, it's going to push you out, all right? Same thing's happening here on the blue side, but if I walk a bit, you can see that I'm going up a little bit. And I think this is what's causing the game to push you inbounds over here, right? So it's getting stuck on this little bit here, and the next closest spot for the game to put you is inbounds. So say if I stand here, I don't need to shoot here. I could also shoot up here, and that would put me inbounds. It also has nothing to do with the level transition. If I hold crouch here and do the same thing, it will put me below it, and see I'm still in bounds. Notice this is very different to PQR, because PQR would have you go back in bounds on the wall that you were on, where this is actually putting me on the opposite wall, right? But you can also do something like this. So I could peek this blue portal and get pushed over there, which is what I'm going to do now. See? And that will still put me back in bounds. Because the main idea is when this portal disappears, wherever it lands, the game's trying to find somewhere to put me back in. So let me show you some other spots that you can do this in the game. Opposite of the blue portal is just the inbound space, so it pushes you back in. And you can find many spaces where this happens. I'm going to give you a few more examples and then show you that you can actually do more with this. These clips are all from FluffyGMD, who found these spots. So if there's a close inbound space opposite to the portal that you're standing in, you'll get pushed inbounds. So this technique's good for when you want to re-enter for opposite walls. Alright, we've got a back-to-back opposite re-entry here, so you shoot the portal there, and I'm going to shoot it in front of me. Alright, here, see I enter in bounds, and then if I do it here, I'll enter in bounds on this side, so it's kind of cool. Oh dude, can I get out? Oh no, wait, I can get out here. Oh, what? so cool. So here's another spot in the game that's very similar to Escape OO. See, you can go up like here. So when you shoot this blue portal away, you'll go in bounds. And you could peek this as well, and it should work. Alright, so there's some other interesting things going on in here. So say the portal's there, and I stand in between. When I shoot the blue portal away, I'm gonna enter the opposite room, right? Like that, and that will happen on both sides. So that would happen there as well. I'm gonna enter the room that's opposite. So let's just stand here, shoot. I'm in the opposite room. Okay, let's make another note. This is about halfway, so the bottom of the portal's under, like, this sort of floor, right? It's like half and half. If I do it now, and I shoot the portal away, you can see I get like a server stuck thing, and now I'm dead. Awesome. So yeah, halfway, you can get the server stuck thing, and it will actually put you inbounds on the wall that you're on, right? Just like this. So that's interesting. Let's say I put it here. When I'm in the portal like this and shoot it, I'll go on the opposite side. But if I walk forwards and shoot, I'll be re-entering on this wall that the portal was on, right? So here, if I walk forwards, same thing should happen, right? I'm entering in on the wall that I was on. And when this happens, you get that server stuck message. I'll show you this time. I'm not going to enter in on the wall that I was on. I'm just going to shoot the portal, and I enter in on the opposite one. All right, same thing here. Shoot it, I will enter into that room, right? If I walk into this, I will come out in the same room. Like if I hold W and then shoot. So a bit of weird stuff happening there. Because I'm in a rush to make this video, I did a few other takes of this and came across this. If I walk all the way forwards and shoot, alright, I actually haven't seen that message before. Let me try to do this again. If I walk all the way forwards like this, oh, I did it again. So in this case, the only thing I can work out is the position of the blue portal right here is just at a certain height where that will always happen. If it was any higher or lower, it would actually push you back inbounds on the wall that you were on. But for some reason here, it's just dealing damage to the player. There's also another extra part to this. You can re-enter without shooting a portal away at all. And FluffyGMD found this while playing around with it. There's another spot here in chamber 11. So this portal shuts out of bounds. And if you crouch while going into here, you can actually just go in bounds, right? Same thing. Right? Sometimes you won't. Say if I hold crouch here, I'm going to be on this side, but you can go through it like this, and now I'm in bounds, right? And same thing, you could just be here close to it, shoot the portal away, and that will put you in bounds. Thank you for sticking through this very sporadic video. Hopefully I'll fix it up one